came back and said I should leave his house. And immediately his mother started throwing away my things and pushing me away. Mama, could you believe that I slept outside the hut?
What? Ini?
Yes. I slept outside the hut yesterday. This morning he came and woke me up. He started pushing me again. He said I gave his 3 daughters to the spirit world. He said that Amoda women are water spirits. And before I could say anything, he started beating and pushing me again.
You said his mother pushed you out and threw away your things?
Yes, Mama.
No. Then get ready. She must explain to me why she should throw away your things. I must deal with her and her son. I will not take it, though. I will not take it.
No. Let's take things very easy. Adama here is our daughter. This is her home. Let her be here until we find out what the real issue is.
Papa, we know what the issue is. Are you trying to blame the man who has lost 3 children within a space of time? Or are you blaming the woman whose grandchildren are all dying one after the other? Papa, the problem lies in Amuda village. We have been losing our Umuwadiani and no one seems to be putting an eye on it. Now it has blown so huge. Well, let's expect more arrivals. Unless the elders sit up and start digging.
Ekedema has said the truth.
But that should not mean that a man should beat up his wife just because of something that everyone knows that is not the fault of the woman. Adama one name is back to our house and she has lost 3 children. Others will still come and complain the same thing. I think there's something strange that is happening around us. Do you know that I couldn't sleep last night? Yes. I was just thinking, what is all this? Well, I have told my father, I have told him to wake up. Men should not sit while things are going wrong around them.
Do you know I took him mistakenly and gave birth to a beautiful female child and she died the next morning. Nobody saw it because it was an unwanted pregnancy. It was why these things are happening that I remembered how my child died. If our ladies who got married outside this village could be losing their girl children and I lost my own here, something is really wrong.
But how come we survived? Or are we not women? We didn't die during or after our birth. So how come our married sisters' girl children are dying and the men are surviving?
We must not stand here and be talking.
What is the way forward?
The way forward is for us to go see the princess and tell her our findings. She lost a child too, and I heard she's worried. But what I do not know is if she's back to this village or not. Let's go and see her. Let's listen to her. She's a woman like us. Let's know what she has to say.
Seeing the princess will not solve this problem. No! What can she do? This is the matter of the elders and the cabinet.
No, my fellow girls. We can still see Princess Chugo. Maybe these whole worries have not crossed her mind. We are all disturbed. We are disturbed because we will all get married and follow up. Or who amongst us will want to lose a child in marriage?
In that case, we should all go see the princess. Even if she's not in her father's palace, we all move to her husband's place to look for her. I think this is the best thing we should do right now.
There are other DBS in this whole community. Why must he be Amuda?
Any DBS from Amuda can see these things very easy.
I don't agree with you on this. A good DBS can see from the moon. Let's look for this black sheep while it's day. We can't keep losing our children and yet fold our hands and do nothing.
Okay. Let's go to Limoko. I see the Akataka.
Akataka is a very costly DBS. He will demand for he goat and other big items.
What he says?
Yes, he does. But he's a great DBS and he will demand for big things.
Well, we see him. Whatever he demands, I will bring it.
You will bring it?
Yes, and we must have to do that as soon as possible.
Then
tomorrow is even okay.
Fine.
Yes, now.
Fine.
What else? Are you going with them?
Kedo, which one? Is it Ungwo or Ukwenu? Which one do you want?
Anyone, bring anyone. Unko or Ungwo. Can't bring anyone. Because this movement I'm going to pay, you don't have money. I'm the one that's going to food the beer. Go and bring it.
Oh, sorry.
You're welcome.
We heard that the king's daughter Chubu is around.
Yes, she is.
Please tell her that her sisters from this village want to see her.
She may not want to see any of you. There is an issue on ground. I think she may not like to be disturbed. So go.
Well, we're here for the same issue. Just go and tell her that her sisters want to see her.
And I said, go back and come back later.
Will you stop this rubbish? Have you gone to her and she asked you to send us away? What is your problem? Go and call us the princess.
Who is shouting?
Good day, my princess.
My princess, we are the daughters of Amuda village. We are here to see you and have a very serious word with you. But this guard won't let us see you. I know few faces. Dimma.
Yes, my princess.
Eke Dimma.
Yes, my princess.
Mama, my princess.
Mama. I'm sorry. A lot have happened lately. I lost my first child. The very child I gave birth to without any complication. I lost her. I'm sorry. I believe that's why the guard wouldn't let you see me. I'm sorry about it.
It's okay, my princess. We're here for the same issue, but not to console you.
Not to console me?
Yes, my princess. How many are we going to console? There are lots of bad things happening in this village. And if we keep consoling everybody, then we are finished.
I understand. Please be seated. Sit down. You mean to tell me that all these have been happening and I never knew about it?
Now you know about it, my princess. What will you do to help yourself? What will you do to help us? What will you do to help the dying children? Ebube, my sister, also lost hers. Not once, not twice. Is this how we continue getting married and losing our kids? This is how?
Personally, I am afraid. I'm so afraid. Because something is definitely wrong somewhere. Yes. We are the next set of young girls that suitors will be coming for. Eh? And as we speak, do you know the entire community are having rumors about us? And about our married sisters on how they eat their female children on birth. This is really an issue.
It is. Whoever brought this idea to you did a very wonderful thing. I mean, I'm now seeing the truth in all you have said. The way I lost my child is still very, very strange to me. I still can't believe it. At first, I thought it was an act of the gods.
It is not, my princess. Please, why don't you tell your father to assemble all his cabinets and put an end to this termite that is eating us?
You have said it all. I am now relieved. The king is not in, but as soon as he returns, I will bring this to his notice. I will. It's an assurance. I mean, I can't be any happier. I'm really, really happy with what you have done. I'm really happy, my sisters. Come, Wando. Thank you. Bimma.
Princess.
Akuchi. Mama. Ekedima. Thank you. Egodi. Thank you so much.
I will send you to the king. Alright. Take care of yourself. Thank you.
Who doesn't want it? Ibaru me na bani won katuri me wanya gbe wa ku chere no mu je siri te fu o me ude zanya laba laba ebula wude akwa siri ni te tu ozo pia ori aka no me ebula wude. What you see is huge and cannot be seen.
Akataka, you are one of the greatest Dibia in this community. Yes. And that is why we came to see you. If you fold our hands, this thing will stop. Akataka, please look deep into this and tell us what to do. Our children are dying.
Yes, Akataka. I have personally buried 2 of my female newborn. We can't continue like this.
Oh yes! Oh yes! The problem lies with your wives. Nothing you both can do. The gods are already warning me to stay clear from this matter. This is huge and will continue.
Akataka, are you saying that nothing we can possibly do about this?
Tell your wives to go and sort out that which is hanging on their necks.
Okay, Akataka, Biko, does this have anything to do with water spirit?
1010 dublia sasa hii saga dublia mbuta amakangererenge wawuta barama niwe wawule tufo bateringe barama kwezo kutufo payom. That I cannot answer. I'm done with both of you. But I must warn you. Do not go further on this matter. Else the death that took the life of a child can as well take the life of an adult.
Akataka, thank you.
Eyes of seas a burning fire. Orioka no man, Ebula Wude. Orioka no man, Ebula Wude. The eyes of seas a burning fire and refuses to tire. Let such eyes be consumed by the burning fire.
Hey! Akataka said that the death that can kill a child can also kill an adult. Which means we are no longer safe.
If I should understand what he meant that we should send our wives out of the house to avoid them bringing death to us. Because we don't know what is hanging on their neck. At all!
That is another thing that is hitting my head. What could be hanging on their neck?
See, as soon as I get home, my wife will leave my house. Immediately! We don't want to die. Look at women everywhere. Why should I live with someone who has a spirit hanging on her neck?
Hey, Iba, listen. Learn to say things the way they are. Akataka did not mention spirits. And as for sending our wives home, he did not say so.
Ndoka, will you tell me how to live in my house? No. Will you tell me how to live my life? Is my wife your wife?
But no. That is Wogo, your wife. That is not what Akataka said.
I have told you what I will do, and that is it. Have you turned to my advisor?
What kind of a man are you?
I have told you how I want it, and that is all. Don't advise me. Nah, Yara.
Hey, but you must not send Wogo home.
Don't advise me, my friend.
They are our wives.
So you want us to start exchanging words? Are you ready? I'm telling you what will be better for both of us. You are saying another thing. Send your wife home. Why I send mine?
I cannot send my wife home.
Nyala.
I cannot. Why are you so stubborn? Huh? You don't even say Iba and you are behaving like Iba. You don't even know the meaning of your name. Iba, that is desert. And you are behaving like one.
What are you doing? Go in there, pack everything that belongs to you and leave my compound. The evil that is hanging around your neck will kill you alone. Evil woman! Is that how you seized my food? I can't take this anymore! I can't take this anymore in this house! Ikem, come, let's go. You will not go with him. You will go alone. Don't take my grandson with you for the evil The death in Amuda kills him. Anuyepa, you have the heart to seize my food. You call me an evil woman for Amuda. The gods are watching. Let the gods watch. Go there, pack your things and leave my compound. Everything around Amuda are evil. Then let me go with my son. He is evil too, since his mother's place is Amuda. Don't look for trouble. Since you were married into this family, I have never quarreled with you. But I've seen the evil in your womb that eats children up. Your husband said, leave. Do the needful. Now, give me the food. It's getting late. It's getting late. Go and pack your things and leave. Evil woman. Hey! Come and sit down, my friend.
Why are you guys crying?
We heard you lost your child. Now it's obvious that you just left your husband's house. Look at your clothes. All our married sisters are coming back from their husband's house. And it's bringing tears to our eyes.
Please, dry your tears, my sisters. I'm happy I have a son who is alive. And he must surely come to look for his mother. His father asked me to leave and called me an evil woman for my mother.
Stop crying. What do you expect us to do if you cry?
I'm not crying.
We are not evil. The women are the best in the world. Yes. The gods must surely see us through. Yes.
I was about sending for you. I'm here already, though for something very drastic, which I will like both of us to put heads together to tackle.
Which is?
My daughter, who was married to Anozie's family in Umucheke community. came back to my house with bruises all over her body as a result of the beating she got from her husband. That is why I'm here.
What did she do?
She lost her baby.
Obviously the same reason I was about sending for you. My daughter also came back. She lost her baby too. And from the information I gathered, married women from our village are facing similar problems. So I don't think it is only my daughter and yours are involved in it.
That means something is wrong somewhere.
Obviously.
Something is wrong.
And I'll be sending for the whole community to gather so that we will discuss about it.
I don't accept this your idea of sending for the community. It was our own village that this issue was affected. So sending for the whole entire community, I don't think it is necessary.
I see with you. I see with you. Guard.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Go and call Ishienwafo, Onaduko, and the Hedemma. Tell them to leave whatever they are doing and come to the palace immediately.
Yes, Your Majesty.
We'll definitely sort it out.
There's a problem.
This issue is not ordinary.
It's not.
It's not ordinary. Anything that is capable of taking human blood is not something that we'll just sit down and watch.
Yes, Mother. Any community, village, or even family with no female will get no procreation. Women are the creators of procreation. That is why you have to force Father to look into this issue. It's very important. Mother, as we speak now, all the young maidens of this kingdom are afraid. They are afraid of everything. They are afraid of the future. They are afraid of getting married. Please, Mother, we have to do something about this. We have to.
Why did we give birth to some of these young girls we're talking about? And they survived it. Why? Some of these girls we're talking about, they all grew up from here. Yes. Why would they wait for them to get married? Start bearing children? Before they kill the kids?
That is where you come in, Mother. You are a woman. Assemble all the women. Talk about it. Within yourselves. Who knows? Something good might come out of it. I mean, someone might know something about it.
Why are you doing this to yourself? What is all this? That you lost a child and came back to your own father's house is what you have allowed to give you worries? You're not the only one in this village and you know it. Wago is back. Princess Shugo lost a very first child, but she did not kill herself. Ebube, Nduka's wife, lost 2 in a stretch. Tadima, your friend, is still in tears because she lost 3 of her children. Or are we talking about Ife Sinachi and Nkema Konam? They both lost their children. Just this morning, I heard Chinwogo lost her beautiful twins. 2 beautiful girls. All these are your mates, but they have not killed themselves. So tell me why you are doing this to yourself, Adamma.
Ekedimma, stop talking to her like that. You don't know how it breaks the heart to carry a pregnancy for 9 good months and lose it. Ada, whatever problem that must have come with this loss, do not allow me to worry you. All this shall pass away.
When will it pass? How can something we know nothing about begin to hurt us? Look at us. Innocent maidens. Innocent maidens that got married at their prime, just losing babies. What is the future of our girls? What did we do? What crime did we offend? How did we offend the gods?
Ada, is that why you have been starving yourself? Ada, since you came to this house, you barely eat. Your child has been buried and won't come back. Can you please put it behind you? Let's watch and see how all this will end, Ada. Ada, Biko. You know I don't like seeing you like this. Biko, try and eat something, please. Adama, please don't do this to yourself, please.
I don't want to eat.
Adama, please. Adama, please.
Let your best to drink of me. What did you do to the gods?
What is happening here? Adam. Ekedimma. Adakuchi. Why are you just wasting your tears? Why are you wasting your tears? What happened?
Why are the gods punishing us? What have we done? Why are we losing our babies? What offense did we commit?
It's okay, it's okay. Something terrible has befallen us. Who shall save us from this doom? Adama, please, you have to eat something, please. Adama, please, now, Adama, please. Adama, stop doing this to yourself now. Biko, Adama, please eat something. Adama, Biko, just try to eat a little, please. Adama, Biko, Biko. Hey!
Do we summon the eye or do we summon our daughters to find out?
Igwe, I will suggest we call on our daughters and ask them some questions. Women varies with mystical powers. Some might be water spirits, some Ogbanje. Who the father or the mother did not carry out the purification of Ogbanje as a child. We must ask questions before concluding on the next step.
I don't think that in this entire village or our community, no one is left in the tradition of Ogbanje or trying to break it up. This is the first tradition we carry out on our girl child. As for water spirit, you hear them, no boss. I don't know about it.
My daughter has no link of that. We do not know what is called water spirit in this village. Do we even have water around us? No! Our children trek far to get water that gushes out of stones. So where do we get water spirit from? Where?
Igwe, there's no need inviting them. Instead, let's invite our mother and seek their opinion. You see?
What is happening in this village has never happened before. It is our present generation that we are experiencing it. So let's invite our mother. But before we do that, we have the eye of the gods. Is he aware of what is happening? If not, let's call him to start making consultation with the gods before we know what to do.
Igwe, you are being, sir.
Because we cannot fold our arms and allow our grandchildren die at childbirth.
Therefore, I must send for the eye of the gods.
Find a solution.
Yes. I have spoken with my cabinets, and we all have agreed to resolve this. So, my daughter, I want to assure you that all will be taken care of. I want to send for your husband to find out why he has not cared to see me since you left his house.
Your Highness, please, let us avoid this issue. If they do not want to see us, let it be. My daughter here lost a child, and the family started saying lots of things. Just that we didn't want to tell you about it.
Oh, so it has gotten to the extent of hiding things from me in this palace.
No, Father. It's between my husband and I. Lots of rumors have been going around about us. I mean, we, the women of this kingdom, to the extent that we are being called child eaters, that we devour our children spiritually before they are being born. It's terrible, Father. It is.
This is a serious issue. Lies. Lies upon lies.
Ebube, listen to me. I have made every arrangement to get a new wife. So if you wish to remain here, then you build yourself a new home. I don't want anything that will bring problem in this house. The greatest respect I will give you is what I just did by giving you this information.
If that's your wish, go ahead. But as for me leaving this very hut, I don't think it's possible.
Are you challenging me in my own house?
No. How can I challenge you in your own house? All I'm saying is, please, we should be patient, especially now that things are going this way. Taking another wife, it's not the best option.
Oh, tell me what the best option is.
Yes, let's wait on the gods.
Look at you. Just take a good look at yourself. Do you know how much Ikpa and I spent to see Akataka? No, you don't. The gods has turned their back on all of you from Amuda. I told you that danger is hanging around your neck. Have you bothered to find out what the danger is? Like I said, I don't want to remove you from this house. But I must get a new wife. A new wife that will give me children! Not the one that excuses at each birth. Excuse me.
My husband!
Now listen, you have no right to eavesdrop when a discussion is going on between the king and his cabinet. Let this be the first and the last time I warn you on this.
Don't blame her, Your Majesty. Was there any other issue aside from how to set them free from this child's birth?
Stay away from any discussion coming from the throne. When it's time for women, we shall invite you. But as of now, stay away. Stay away.
Father. Have I said anything wrong?
No, it's okay.
Your Majesty, our deity Ngene revealed to me that something happened here right before you all, including you, our Majesty, and it was neglected. A curse was laid upon Amuda that our daughter's newborn, especially their girl children, will continue to die.
This is strange. Before our eyes.
This is a message from the gods. We do not understand what the gods are talking about.
Yes. Does it mean the gods is lying against us?
No. The gods can't be lying against us. I think something is really wrong somewhere. A curse laid upon our daughters.
The gods also provide a solution. Yes. The gods reveal that 3 maidens, young maidens, and the 3 women should be selected to journey to Eku Omumu, the gods of fertility. There, they will meet with the priestess. On their way, they shall have a mother hen each. The priestess will tell them what brought this very calamity and what to do. Thank the gods that there is solution at the end, Your Majesty. The gods also reveal that your daughter will lead this very journey. I shall be with them before their departure. I beg to take my leave now.
How do we...
I beg to take my leave.
So, how do we select those that will go?
Since he said you will be here before the movement, all I suggest is for us to call the town crier to make announcements that we make all the maidens to be here.
I don't think that sending the town crier will be the best. It will cause more commotion that we already have in this village. I'm not saying that they should not be aware, but anything that will make the tension to be more high, let us remove it now.
So what are you suggesting?
I suggest the princess should talk to few women, since not all of them are needed for this journey. That is my own candid suggestion.
We must carry all of them along to avoid women and their problems.
Igwe, we all are here when Ikuku mentioned that your daughter will lead this mission. And we know your daughter. Before she got married, she was friendly with almost all the women in this village. In fact, she used to come to my house to spend some time with my daughter, Wado. Even though they are not of the same age mate. You see, I will suggest you call your daughter. Let her know the mission before her. Then give her the free hand to select those that will go with her on this mission. That is my own suggestion.
In that case, we should take this very first step. I will tell her the message is from the gods.
Exactly.
So she will now select those that will go with her. I think I've spoken the mind of everybody.
Yes, you have.
Who must have laid this curse on us? A curse that takes the lives of our innocent children? A curse that will make us taken, carry it for 9 months, and still take away the breath from the child when giving birth to? Whoever that laid this curse on us must be very wicked.
The gods have spoken. That is why I sent for you. We must go and see the priestess of Ekwomomo, the goddess of birth. They say 3 unmarried and 3 married women. We must provide a mother hen. Who and who shall go with us?
Tadema is in this village now. We shall also see Adanne. And for the 3 unmarried women, we will look for the brave ones. Are they to come with the mother hen too?
All of us.
This is serious. Very serious.
Ogwanu tu Dikeh na mu odogwu. Asi no obodo ngwere na atu mmadu ọsọ. Adesi obuli oye manu. Okwani iru ke nwe na mu. Iwe jikwe na mala awo wo mmafu. Oye nni azili ori na ejikwe na ọkpa agbawa mgbo mana asị akwa na unu dị ori n'ọkwa n'ozi obodo ka ezili unu.
Ekwomo is waiting for your arrival. You, maidens of our land, shall depart to Ekwomo. On your way going, you must not utter any word. Upon your arrival at Ekwomo, these hands in your hands, you shall drop them at the shrine of Ekwomo and listen attentively. We shall be waiting for your arrival. You may now go.
Mama, you should have allowed me go with them. At least I will know exactly what will happen there.
No. My 2 children will not just go like that. I know why I allowed Ekedima to go with them. Spending 2 hens will be too costly for me.
Mama, so because of ordinary hen? Ha! Mama, so you made me withdraw because of ordinary hen?
No, my daughter. But sometimes, you don't sacrifice all that you have. If you will understand what I mean. Ekwomomo is a goddess of fire. Sometimes, it takes humans But my daughter, let's wait for them to return. Hmm? Let's wait for them.
So, it was Ekwomomo that laid the curse on us.
Hey, Bano. It's not Ekwomomo.
So why are they now going to priestess of Ekwomomo?
It was an instruction from the gods. You are very much aware that Ekwomomo is the goddess of progression. Yes. Since our sister's children are dying, they have gone to Ekwomomo to ask.
So where exactly did this curse come from?
I don't know, my sister. Until they are back, everyone is in shock.
My sister, may the gods help us.
I see.
Welcome to Ekwomomo Shrine, the deity that gives and takes. Sit down. My children, take this cola nuts, chew it, all of you. Rub the alligator pepper on your stomach and throw it away. Amuda women are today suffering not because they committed any crime. No! But because your fathers never bothered. And a little girl of 12 years died a painful death. Udogade lost her father when she was just 3 years old. Her father went to tap palm wine and fell down from the palm tree and he died. Her mother too
later died when she was 6 years old. She lived on and was fending for herself. Nobody cared for her. No one cared to know how that little child was surviving. Her father's brothers all died at birth. It was only Udogade's father that survived. That little orphan suffered. Udogade suffered. Nobody was there to help her. She suffered. She goes to the farm all alone. She does virtually everything, though she never asks anyone for help. She was hoping that one day the villagers will come for her help. None of you were born at that time. But your fathers were all of age and knows Udogade and her family. One day, she was ready to go to farm. She was hungry and was set to go to farm to know at least if she can harvest something to eat. But something happened. Something terrible happened to her.
I'm alone in this world. I was only going to my father's farm to take something I can eat. Brother, please, please don't kill me.
They're not going to hurt you, okay? Get up!
Somebody's help! Somebody help!
Take it away!
These warriors came from Ameba, a very far community. They were looking for heads to use in burying their king's mother. But unfortunately, Udogade died before they could reach home. Out of hunger and starvation.
This one is bad luck. What do you mean by that? She's dead. So what do we do? Where do we bury her? Bring her, let's go.
But before she died, she laid a curse on Amoda village. She said because no one ever looked for her. No one ever cared to know how she was faring. She said that Amoda people do not value their girl child. She laid this curse not on the entire community, but upon her own village, that nobody will ever give birth to a girl child in Amoda. Both the ones at home and the married ones. And that is why every girl child born in Amoda dies.
Hi. Hey.
And today, some men of Amoda farmed in her father's land without even asking about that singular seed from that family. The warriors finally buried her on top of Igirigi mountain, where no one has ever crossed till date.
This is so sad. So terrible. How could our fathers be this less concerned?
But my princess, that is not the right word to say. The people were wicked to have allowed the little girl to suffer and die. And none of them ever asked or looked for her. Sadly, she died in the hands of her killers. Not right. Agadi wanye kwamumu. Please, what can we do to save the lives of our born children? Please. Many of us are out of our husbands' houses. They have called us names and...
Go home. Tell your fathers all that I said. The calamity will continue if Udogade's body is not found and brought back to Amoda. Whatever is left of her remains must be brought back home. Not by your fathers. Because her spirit does not want to have anything to do with her brothers that abandoned her. But by you, young women of Amoda, not the unmarried, but some of you that have lost your girl child. This is the directives from Okwamomo. One last thing. The tradition of uprooting her Obanje must first be done before the search for her body.
Agadiwai Ekwomomo, you are the seer that have been saving the women's folk. My grandmother, Nwanyudu, sang your praises till she died. Please, let me appeal to the goddess to allow our elder sisters rest, while we, the younger ones with more strength, embark on that journey. Please, they have lost their babies, and some of them are still mourning. Biko.
No one sees more than the gods.
The God sees more than everyone. Ikuku will complete the remaining works of the gods. Go home and do not say one more thing. You may all leave.
Udogadi wane biya, Udogadi wane biya, Udogadi wane biya, umunne gina bodo biya sa. Udogadi wane biya.
Too much. This is just too much. How can we go and suffer for this? Such things are meant for men and not for women.
The old woman has asked us to go and look for the body of her fallen sister. We shouldn't stand here and start arguing. Please.
Ekedimma was brave enough to make an appeal for all of us to go. And we all heard what the woman said.
In as much as this has fallen into our laps. Honestly, our fathers did not try at all. They didn't. How could they have allowed that little girl to suffer and die like that?
No matter what, we must save our unborn children. We must cleanse the land of our mother. God has started showing us mercy by revealing this to us. We should all go home first, okay?
I remember Nwokoye, who gave birth to Dikeh. That was during the reign of my father. We were young men then. But I thought she was taken away by her mother's people. I never knew Dikeh was dead.
Exactly. At a point, I and Nwafo went to her father's hut to search for her. At least for some reasonable days. We couldn't find her. Then we gave up.
The mistake has been made. We all are guilty of this nonchalant attitude. Now, what is the way forward?
The way forward, you asked? The way forward is that none of you, our fathers, could take care of an only seed left in your care. You couldn't. You allowed our sister to die in pain. Who knows what she might have gone through? Who knows? Imagine Udogadi was abandoned in her age. You don't know. You don't know the pains of bearing a child. After 9 months of pregnancy and finally losing it. You don't know. Take a good look at us. Take a very good look at us. We are hurting. Ours is finished. All because of this. All because of this issue.
She was fending for herself. Yet, nobody gets to know if she was alive or dead. She was going to the farm at her age to look for food. And on that fateful day, she met her untimely death. And we are here suffering for something we do not know.
Igwe, we all have been given a task to go and bring back her body and bury her. We have been given a task to go to Igirigi Mountain. A big task to go to Igirigi Mountain and dig out whatever we see in her grave. And it must be brought back here and buried in her father's compound.
Igirigi Mountain. How come she was taken to such a far and dangerous place? Must we risk the lives of our young women because of the body of a little child that must have decayed?
Father, we must save our unborn children. We must. We must set free the lives of young maidens who are not sure of their marital lives. You have to get your men ready for their help. Ekwamomo, the goddess of birth, will be with us. You will have to send for Ikuku. For Agadiwai said that he shall do the rest. My sisters, we have to go home and get prepared.
See, I have been thinking about this, and nothing seems to come out of it. How do you want me to believe that a girl who was born some years ago, that lost her parent and was even abandoned until she was killed? see, let me tell you, the story is not clear.
How do you mean, Ikoka? I still don't understand you.
I think maybe the parents might have committed something. Yes. How can you tell me that a girl who was barely 12 years and was abandoned until some idiot got and killed her?
Ipuka, if I'm to say, our fathers didn't try at all. They should have taken care of the girl. Even when some said they thought she ran to her mother's place. What stopped them from getting some of the Omona to go and ask of her? They didn't try at all. No wickedness.
Who are they to ask? Didn't you get what I'm saying?
Maybe anybody from her mother's relatives.
Is that not the worst? The little girl's mother was an only child of the parent. She even lost her parents before Udogade's father married her. So tell me, who are they to ask?
I'm happy the girls have revealed this to us. If not, we should have been in the dark till this moment. Meanwhile, when will the women be going for the task? I'm asking you.
You're asking me?
Yes.
Do I look like the eye of the gods?
Do I know?
Do I look like Ikwamumu?
Ikuka, I don't have all that time for you now.
You have to understand the things of the spirit.
I'll be going.
Yes, you don't need to go.
No, you cannot do that kind of thing. You cannot go to risk your life for nothing. You are my only child. The only thing I have.
So is Udogade. So is Udogade the only daughter. The only seed of her parents. Aga the one already said it. She said it is going to be a very dangerous journey. But mother, we have to take this risk. We have to save our young men and women from this problem. We have to.
Please, just listen to me. You are the princess of this entire kingdom. Yes, you have your prestige. Please, listen to your mother. You know, go. Okay, listen, just give me time. Let me discuss it with your father. Oh?
Mother, the day I got married was the day I ceased to be the princess of this kingdom. Mother, I chose my path. I did not marry into another royalty. You have to allow me. I have to save my sisters from this doom. I have to.
Chogo, think about what I just told you. You cannot risk your life, your own life. No, let others go. Let them go. Yes, after all, royalty did not kill the child.
Think about it.
Your Majesty, Shugo will not be part of that movement. She's not the one that killed the so-called little girl. I wonder why you and your cabinet member are dragging her to it.
Why are you self-centered, woman? Why? Is Shugo the only young maiden that went to see the chief priestess? No, tell me. Or are you implying that others don't have homes? They are children of nobody?
Oh, no. Listen, if the God says Shugo is the person that will lead, there is nothing you can do to stop it. I mean, there is nothing we can do about it. I know I cannot do anything, but you are the king. Yes, you have the final say. You have the authority to say that Shugo will not go, and so shall it be. These women you are talking about, they have brothers, they have sisters. But Shugo is the only one I have. My only child. The Igigi forest that is located on top of the mountain is not safe. She will not be part of that movement, and that is final.
The Ekwomu priestess said you know the remaining things to do.
Yes, Your Majesty. Preparation for the journey will start immediately.
Are you then assuring me that they will come back alive with the remains of the little girl?
Your Majesty, to be candid, Igrigi is a dreaded place. Their mission is under probability.
They may return alive, or they may not. Your Majesty, if the gods require human sacrifice to salvage our village, who are we to object? Your Majesty, nothing. Absolutely nothing. And your daughter, our princess, has been chosen to lead this mission.
Well, let them prepare her.
So be it. I shall be on my way. Let me consult with the gods further to know those that will accompany our princess on this mission. I beg to take my leave.
I am having feeling for those children. The gods should have sent our notes instead of me.
You are right. The men would have been brave enough to face the forces from the forest. Well, I don't know if any of them will come back alive. May the gods be praised. It pained me that after losing those kids at birth, their mothers now face the challenges. Serious.
Why do we all stand here and conclude that they will not come home alive? Are we the gods that are sending them to that? I will concur to what Onodugo said earlier. They should have sent men instead.
But my question is this. Who and who are going for this? Because I don't have any married daughter. Who will be part of it?
Yes, we know that. Very soon we know. Yes, I would just only advise that we should calm down and stop lamenting about this journey. The girls might bring them back alive. I pray so.
Nwafo, stop amusing me. See, even if any of them is going to come back alive, maybe one or two, it is not easy for someone to go to that bush and that mountain and come back alive.
Igwe, you mean Ikuku told you that your daughter will lead others on this dangerous journey? Or will you shut up your mouth? Why are you trying to discourage us from doing the right thing? What do you mean by dangerous journey? What is dangerous? No, don't attack me. Is it not dangerous journey if I may ask? Should I be stoned for saying the truth?
You deserve to be stoned. Don't get me angry personally with this.
And if I get you angry, what will happen?
You! I'm still tracing your route. Don't worry.
You know where it comes from?
Take it easy don't worry. Now. Look at you. Why are you behaving as if you are not from this village?
Ask him.
The king's daughter can lead them. After all, you don't know why she was chosen.
Should we die because I'm from this village?
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Your Majesty, I greet you.
You're welcome.
Cabinet members, I salute you all.
You're welcome.
Your Majesty, the gods have given out the names of those that will join your daughter, our princess, on this mission.
How many of them?
There are 7 of them, including your daughter. Their names are Adamma, Adamma, Nwogo, Ebube, Nkema Konam, and Ifesinachi. Your Majesty, some of these women are not in our village presently. So messages should be carried out so that they can be in tune. That their presence is required
3 market days from now for preparation on this mission.
This is serious. My daughter is included.
You go back to my land.
Hey!
Adam Mamwam is also included.
That's no swag of
Uduka